I wanna love you, ay, pretty young thing. You need some loving from a real one. I wanna love you, ay, pretty young thing. Ay, you need some loving, ay, and I'm a real one. Say a whole lot, what's up, what it do? I ain't trying to do too much.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, WesleighE, and today I'm bringing you guys my brow tutorial. Now this brow tutorial is a little different because I show you two different ways that I do my brows. On one side I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wiz, and on the other eyebrow I use the dip brow, and you're gonna get different results with both brows. But always remember, your brows are sisters, not twins. And I also have if you can't afford the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wiz, the NYX micro brow pencil is a good one. The ColourPop brow pencils are good. That's about it for women of color because the other ones don't run as deep as these. The only thing about the NYX one is it's not as smooth as the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. But that's about it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, be blessed, stay positive, and see you later. Mwah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to start off with our Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wiz in the color dark brown. And we're just going to use the spoolie side to brush up our brows. We're going to brush them up and over. And I'm going to be doing my what side of my body is that, y'all? That's my left brow with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow wiz, and I'm gonna do the other side with the dip brow so you can see the difference. Now, I start under my brow and I go in short hair-like strokes, and I use a very light hand when I'm doing this because I want this brow to be as natural as possible. This is more of my natural, normal, how I feel in my brows. I too much don't use the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow unless I have an event and I want my brows to be popping. Now I'm just filling in the front with short hair-like strokes. And that's basically it for that brow. Now we're going to move on to the other brow. We're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow in the same color as the brow wiz, which is dark brown. And we're going to be using a small angle brush from ABH Cosmetics. And I'm going to take just a little bit of product on my brush. And I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with the brow wiz, except for I'm going to use a very, very light hand, and I'm going to move very, very slow because a little of this stuff is very, very pigmented. And I always like to start with the tail of my brow first when I'm using the dip brow, because that is the hardest part for me. And I'm just going to take short strokes, just short strokes all the way. And I'm making sure that I'm using a very, very light hand. And when I get towards the front, I start making the strokes a little thicker to add some depth. And I'm just going to take the spoolie of the brow wiz and brush my hairs up and over to make sure I didn't miss any gaps or any hair. And always remember, your brows are sisters and not twins. They don't necessarily have to be the exact same, because for me, the brow that I did with the brow wiz has a more higher arch, a more high arch than the one that I'm doing right now with the dip brow. So the one that I did with the brow wiz looks higher than the one that I did with the dip brow. And you just want to make sure you comb out your brows no matter what. And now I'm going to take this Wet n Wild small shadow brush in my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Espresso, and I'm just going to clean up the bottom of my brow. I do not clean up the top of my brow with concealer. I use foundation to clean up my brow on top. And now I'm just going to put some of that on the back of my hand. I'm going to take that brush and I'm going to go lightly in small strokes under my brow. And you just want to make sure that it's blended out, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm just going back and forth and making sure that it's completely blended. And to make that concealer look a little bit more natural, I'm going to take some foundation powder and buff that concealer out just a little bit more because it was standing out a little bit too much for my liking. So I'm going to take this Estee Lauder Double Wear Powder Enriched Cocoa and a fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics and blend that powder onto the concealer that I just put under my brow, just to help smooth it out and blend it out and make it look more natural. And that is it. I'm just gonna do a little cleaning up on top with a little bit of foundation, just on the tail portion, because the front of my brow normally is like okay, I don't have to do too much cleaning up with the front of my brow. And now I'm gonna dance, party, and now I'm gonna have fun. And now we're gonna set our brows. I like to use a clear mascara because to me it gives me the best hold, and I just don't see paying $20 for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel when it's the same thing as this one, which is like $3.99 at Target. And this is the Great Lash Clear Mascara that I'm using to set my brows. And I'm just gonna brush them up, and I'm gonna brush the tail over. I like to brush the front of my brows up and the tail over. And as always, you guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.